Hi everyone. Hey, this is Amy. I wanted to come to you guys with all the uncertainty that's going on in the world. I just wanted to come and share some scriptures with you, give you some encouragement. Don't fear, don't be afraid. Um, the spirit of fear is not from the Lord. The spirit of fear is from the enemy. And I know with everything going on, believe me, I was there. I felt like at times, was it last Sunday? Reading about everything being shut down. Oh my goodness, all of a sudden it hit me. I started getting anxiety. And the best thing was my 14-year-old son, Christoph, decided to say, he gave me some words of wisdom, put it that way. He said, Mom, these things have happened, not nothing maybe like this, but we'll get through it. He said, they got through the Great Depression, they got through all these other things. It's not the end. And we need to listen to, and words of wisdom from my 14-year-old, which he really helped me out. He put into perspective. He calmed my fears, and I know it was the enemy attacking me because that's what the enemy wants. He wants to instill fear in everybody, and we cannot let him do that. The other thing is, I have some scriptures I'd like to share with you guys, and I'm going to read them off my phone as I saved them from Facebook. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound judgment." Psalm 4:8, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." 1 Peter 5:6-7 says, "Therefore humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you at the proper time, casting all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." With those three scriptures for anxiety and the fearfulness that everybody's going through right now, not everybody, but there's a select few, because it's uncertain time. There's things that we have no clue. Of course, we can't predict the future. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but tomorrow's not promised. Please. This is a time that I feel like God is speaking to us. He's trying to get a hold of us. With everything going on with the primaries, we've got Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders is a socialist. Okay, forgive me. I'm praying for him. I'm not trying to talk about anybody. What I'm trying to do is bring up facts. You may not agree with me. That's okay. I'm not here to argue. This is not being political. What this is being is biblical. Think about it. God says, is this the kind of life you want? Is this the kind of world you want? I think he's talking to us, and I think it's time for us to wake up and smell the coffee and really listen with our ears, because he is speaking louder than ever. He's saying, wake up, people. This is what it's going to be like if you want a socialist president. It's going to be a communist state. We're going to have a dictator. We don't want to be like China and all these other countries. We want to be free, freedom of speech. We want to have our biblical foundation, our Christian roots, our Christian Judea roots. That's what we want. And if you don't want this for your children, excuse me, my computer's shaking, but if you don't want this for your children and your children's children and your grandbabies, my son's only 14. My daughter's 24. I don't want to see them go through this, and my grandbabies. There's 1 and 8 months old. I don't want to see them go through this. This is not something I ever imagined, but it is prophesied. So I'm just praying to the Lord that if you have not given your ear over to the Lord to listen, be still and know that I am God. Listen, pray, ask him. This time is so detrimental. It is so important right now because the end times are coming. This isn't the end yet, but he's bringing these things to light. He's bringing the darkness into the light. And this is the darkness. And if you don't want to live in darkness, he's saying, he's giving us a clue right now. He's giving us a hint. He's saying, hello, wake up, people. This is what's going on. And this is what's going to happen if we continue to let it happen. Oh, there's my kitty. Hi, my boys. But anyways, sorry, I get excited about my cat. So anyways, we don't want to head down this direction. So it's time for us to humble ourselves. It's time for us to get on our knees, fast and pray like no other. Pray for our president. You know what? Maybe you don't like him. That's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I pray for Nancy Pelosi. I pray for the Democrats. I pray for people that they're my enemies. Well, I don't want enemies, but I want to pray for people that need it. You know, I'm praying for his family to be safe. I'm praying that God uses him to speak truth in life. I'm praying for his salvation. Maybe, like I said, you may not like him, but that's okay. We are called to pray. We're not called to judge. We're not here to bash one another. We have to come together. And, you know, this is such a time as this to do it. I have seen so many people, so much kindness, people coming together, gathering together. My neighbors helping each other out. I'm helping each other out. I've always done that, but it's more so than ever. We need this always. So say this goes back to normal. What's normalcy going to be like for you? What's a normal life going to be like for you? Oh, I can't talk, but is it going to be living in quarantine all your life, in fear, in bondage? We don't want that. God can set you free. Jesus came to this earth for all of us, not just a select few, all. And that means A-L-L, all. Capital A-L-L, all. I can't stress it enough. Jew, Gentile, Greek, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, doesn't matter. He came to this earth for all of us. He died on that cross so that we can be set free. So we can be free of all the plagues. Psalm 91, you need to read that and pray it over your family. No plague shall enter your tent. No plague should come toward you. Our bodies are holy temples for the Lord. The Lord's word never goes void. He's the most important thing that we need to be focusing on right now. Not the coronavirus, not man, but his word. His word never goes void. It never changes. And that's the best thing. It never changes. So I pray that this finds you well. I pray that you stick to the Lord, that your eyes stay on him, not on what's going on. This is temporal. But I do feel like God is saying, it's okay. I am still on the throne. I'm still in control. Take heart. I've overcome the world. And he's done it once. And he has never, ever failed us, ever. I pray this really helps you and it is well with your soul. God bless you all. Until the next video.